52 champions, Lincoln Financial.
What's going on, my evening? Welcome back to Madden 20. I'm back with the 32 team challenge.
They're set to go as their Eagles
going back to the NFC South. I am the Houston Texans. My opponent is the Philadelphia Eagles.
To do the honors.
Last time we played, my opponent was the Eagles. Once again, I ended up losing in the clutch because my defense decided to collapse on me.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
But this time, we're going to get our sweet revenge, hopefully. Yeah, I got some changes I want to make too, no cap. Man, they still have AJ McCarron. That's funny. Joe Webb. I remember Joe Webb. Wow, my coughing's so bad.
Here we go.
Coming out in cover 2.
57.
Wentz now on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. The game's first play produces
I think he'll come out passing.
Brings up second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely.
Alright, so if he's a pass first on the second guy, okay, I got something for the. I hope I'm not getting sick. I probably more than likely don't have COVID, so.
First and 10.
Allegedly.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Yeah, it's out of his reach.
Incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's
probably should have been over there.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed.
I'm only going to send 3 people.
Practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Let's run that empty.
Wentz will try again on second down.
Good out route.
Get in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's.
Oh, he's out of bounds. Okay.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and it has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
They made me use an alignment so I couldn't get to my zone. I hate when that happens. I'm trying to use this guy right here, bro.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Well, he's going to keep hitting me with that, too.
Tight end over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Wentz.
Man.
To Deshaun Jackson.
If only they would let me get back there for the user alert.
It'll be second down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Oh, let me slide it at least. Come on.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
We're going, man. Screw this.
They'll run with Sanders.
Ooh, somebody got there.
Nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Wentz.
Man, somebody make him fumble.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Give me that. Yes. Ooh, I thought that was a touch.
So So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive...
Yeah, it's been a long drive. You're right. It's been a long drive.
This will be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
I would say go for 3, bro.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4.
And I'm pinching.
Trying to punch it in with and he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
All right, I'll take Dagger out there.
Exacerbated by a holding call makes this 1st and 10 back inside their own 5. Here's Watson.
Let's go Kiki QT. Let's go Kiki QT.
Complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Good yardage after the catch. I
had to throw a quick little pass. I noticed nobody was guarding where he was going, so I had to throw that streak, man. Just a straight up go route.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait, move laterally, and open up a crease that they can run through.
I know running with Duke didn't work, but we gonna get it to Lamar Miller.
2nd and 7.
L. Millie.
Now a first carry for Lamar.
Oh, DeAndre, get out the way!
On the pickup, that's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Let's go bunch.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
If he plays cover 2, he's gonna get destroyed on this play. Okay, it's looking like cover 3.
Start the drive, not much sense.
I'm hitting either QT or Fuller.
From the gun, here's Watson. Finding
possession, baby.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. First target, first catch, and a first down. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
A little end around.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
I couldn't get away from the linebacker.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
DeAndre on the slot post. See if that can get some yards. I'm gonna send Stills on the streak route. No.
On 2nd and 15 now. Watson going deep.
Dang, he lurked me. Good job. I thought I had him beat. I should have streaked him because that's a linebacker.
Well, this is a defense that can compete.
Should have streaked him. That was my fault. I should have streaked him.
And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
Oh, good way to stop that run.
Up to the 35.
Stop hitting me with that reverse. It's not working.
Couple up to the 38.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to set up.
I know what play he's going to pick, too. Watch. It's going to be that little end breaker. I'm going to stay in the middle.
Because otherwise, this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On third down, they turn to Sanders.
That's fourth down, baby. Come on.
Down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Wentz.
Yeah, he got it.
They find Sanders.
He had a man.
First down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now he's going to swing
get him.
to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times
everybody stay on your side.
Get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
They go back to the ground with Sanders.
You didn't have to push him forward, though.
40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Oh, these defenses, they struggle in this AFC South.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's first down here.
So I run right past him, huh?
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. On first down.
I was waiting on a pass.
Timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
You better be afraid of me. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Get in the way, Ruth.
Now Wentz. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down.
Wow.
The Eagle
that didn't stop.
Looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run.
Yeah, I'm right there.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh,
they
man.
come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Wentz now to throw.
Man, get over there and swat it.
Philadelphia. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And
man, this game.
On the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Elliott,
I'm not using no more linebackers. That's it.
That makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
We're not taking that.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Watson. Going deep for Hopkins.
Oh, DeAndre.
Complete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, Watson.
I got sacked.
And down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Do I have that HB Will play?
They likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before the break, Watson, and he's going to go down.
I hate when I press the button and the sack animation just takes over. So I push the button.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando.
All right, we just got to stay calm.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
With a fight.
More of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Man, he threw it too late.
Picked off by Ronald.
He threw it so late because DeAndre was beating his man. Y'all saw that? He threw that way too late.
Into the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
He threw that way too late. Because I pressed the button sooner than that. As soon as I saw DeAndre beat his man, and he just threw that. Threw it way too late.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Mike 41, Mike 41.
Sunday. Here we go. Here's done.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
And
Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Check.
Hey, Delta.
Hey,
Wentz now on first down. And that is caught on the
Force him out. There we go.
Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
He's getting too much time to throw. I'm going to have to blitz this,
for
man.
a touchdown once already in this game.
He's getting way too much time to throw.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Ugh.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Two jet.
I'll watch her, man.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run
Man,
this option.
it's too slow.
It's caught by Aguilar. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Recon, 152 fighter. Kill.
On first down, Wentz.
Man, I started to get over there and alert them.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Damn, now y'all can't play, man. Worth it down.
46 down, man. 5-4. Hey, Zoo.
This arguably has to be the weirdest formation.
To throw again on second down. Wentz completes it to Aguilar.
We were there.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
I'm going to just send 7 at you.
Bring it to you.
Hey, 4-1 Mike.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Second and 3 at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with a full.
Come here, man.
It's Corey Clement, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
It's now third down and 4.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Mike 55. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Throwing now is Wentz. And they're going to get it.
Finally, we get some stop, man.
16-yard line. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes.
All right, can we get something going, please?
It's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same.
All I'm asking for is a decent drive on offense.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL and teams can score
touch.
fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Watson now to throw. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out
the ball all game, man. I probably won't even get back to
the first and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped
I need
up.
to get down the field
intensity,
quick.
the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
DeAndre was
Inside,
open.
taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Watson. And that one got...
Why don't you run your routes right?
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball.
This is stupid.
And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He's going to...
Man, why you do that? Why you do that?
Wide open, complete.
I saw that all the way, bro.
Kiki QT, 53 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making the game. And it's no good. Well,
I got distracted by the text.
Miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT,
now we gotta score 2 touchdowns.
Goes back out to kick this one off.
Yeah, he didn't expect for me to.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Stop trolling me, bro.
He should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showing some tough running there. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
It's a jet sweep.
Let's go.
Get this to Jackson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because
saving all 3 of my timeouts for the next 2-minute drill.
Execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Bound to lose one. Check, 55.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to option. And he can't get it. He's taken down. And now
let's go.
2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used
Punt
offensively with 1:56 to go.
Hey, if you don't get this, bro.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. He's going to let this go.
How did they?
It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they
that had to happen
there on 4th.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short.
Hey, man, you know what?
9 yards on 1st down. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Oh, no.
Yes, go! No!
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
I'm done, y'all. I'm out. Peace.